See you later, bud. Love you.
Chase De Balinhard visits the memorial of her only child. She's been coming here for 7 months, grappling with a pain no parent should ever experience.
It feels like an eternity, yet it also feels like yesterday. Not knowing the circumstances that led up to the shooting is excruciating for both my husband and I.
Hey, yo, what's up?
15-year-old Chase De Balinhard left his Clayton Heights home the afternoon of February 9th. About 20 minutes later, RCMP say they received a call about a person in distress with a firearm. His parents say it was an unloaded pellet gun.
That pellet gun was up in my office. It was locked. I unfortunately had unlocked that drawer to get something else out.
They believe he may have taken it out to record a video, but because he functioned more like a 10-year-old, he didn't have the capacity to understand the perceived danger.
All the kids go in the bushes over there, and they shoot off their pellet guns. Well, the cops have been called there a few times.
Witnesses say a large group of police officers closely followed Chase for several blocks.
He was in between two cars. He actually tripped, fell, got up, and then continued on.
There was nobody on a megaphone, nobody talking to this kid to de-escalate the situation. It was just cops sort of on a duck hunt.
Yeah, they were kind of there to get something done, right?
The next few moments were caught on surveillance camera. They appear to show Chase raising the pellet gun to his head.
Come down, man! You don't want to do that! Do something, go! Let it go, man! Let the gun down!
We're stopping the video here, but witnesses say there were 2 shots. What was caught on camera was less than a minute of what police say was an extensive interaction that lasted 40 minutes total.
Chase is neurodiverse. He needs you to say something slowly, not aggressively. Pause, wait, he'll respond. If there's multiple people yelling at him or he feels threatened, he's gonna try to regulate his emotions, and we've taught him to walk away. And that's what he was doing, walk away.
I did see him kind of, flailing a little bit, some hand gestures and movements and things like that.
I believe that the RCMP misunderstood behaviors characteristic to autism as threatening.
That's where it came in. It hit this picture, and then it ricocheted up there in the ceiling.
A stray bullet pierced through John Peterson's house. He says the situation was not handled well.
The cops were up there fist bumping each other and laughing and joking. It's like, holy shit, man, you just killed a kid, right?
Why didn't anyone go around and knock him down? Why did they all charge at him? Why wouldn't they break up and maybe come from behind?
You can't tell me that like 40 or 50 cops can't handle a little boy. They need more training. They really do.
Former appeals court judge and Attorney General Wally Opal says more details are needed before determining whether the officer's actions were justified.
I would need to know what was in the mind of the officer when that incident happened.
But by law, Opal says police can use as much force as necessary, but it can't be excessive, and there must be some form of de-escalation.
Usually when there's a weapon, lethal force can be acceptable depending on the circumstances. And it would also depend on the type of weapon there is.
Opal says that's why the Independent Investigations Office investigation is so crucial.
Because of the split-second decisions police are required to make, the law gives them a wide latitude to use as much discretion as is necessary, but it cannot be excessive.
There's nothing that can bring my son back, nothing at all. But we can learn from this, we can grow.
The IAO says it can't provide any updates on the investigation. The RCMP says it's unable to comment until that work is complete. Regan Hasegawa, CTV News, Surrey.